Combat sports fans, welcome back to the Basement Breakdown. We have a new episode for you guys that is probably going to be watched by people within less than 10 people, and we're going to have this out probably before the walkouts of the actual card. So let's go, guys.
We'll be lucky if we even make the card.
But
let's go.
Let's solidify the predictions.
Mm-hmm.
We've been
just for the history, bookkeeping.
I'm not even going to go over last week. You guys watch the channel. You guys watch the shorts. If you subscribe, that is. So you know what's up. All right, let's get into it. Crazy fight night in UFC Baku. I mean, a lot of the big dogs on YouTube haven't been predicting this one. But, I think it's being underlooked. I see it as one of the best cards of the year.
It'll be a violent card for sure.
Yeah, violent. And, for me, waking up at 9...
Won't be crazy.
9 a.m. to watch... 9 a.m. to watch... Tahir Abdullayev versus Jefferson Nascimento.
Yeah.
I can tell you
First
that
fight.
my eyes will be wide awake. I will be with my coffee in hand, on stream, with my breakfast in front of me, ready to watch this. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
All right. Let's go then.
Let's get into it.
So you already mentioned the first fight on the card. Nascimento, he's a minus 125 favorite, and Tahir is a plus 105 slight underdog. Who do you like?
I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with the fight. I'm gonna take Tahir.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take him because I think he's more experienced. And I think the fight's going to go longer than a round. I think it'll go the distance. And I think Tahir I'm going to take him as a slight underdog to win a decision over the 13-0 prospect. Or
13-0, Jefferson Nascimento.
Jefferson Nascimento.
I'm going to take Nascimento. We're going to pick apart here on the first fight of the night. I think he's a pretty well-rounded prospect, and he definitely has some knockout power. And I do respect LFA. I think it's pretty solid organization, pretty solid MMA over there. And
is he a champion there?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
I respect his body of work over there. I think he's a pretty solid up-and-coming prospect. These are two guys making their debuts.
What about his opponent?
I like Nascimento.
My boy.
Yeah, he's 21-3. He's fought in a number of organizations. UAE Warriors, Fight News Global, Orion Fighting Global, MMA Series Russia.
Interesting. Okay, the more I look at this, the more I'm worried. But we're not changing it. It's just we're going off hot.
All right. Picking apart
underdog.
All right, we move on up. Next fight on the card, we have Bekzat Almakan against Gene Matsumoto. Matsumoto is a minus 165 favorite, and Almakan is a plus 140 underdog.
Bekzat, he's dropped his last, two?
Just one.
Just one?
To Topuria's brother.
Yeah, to Alexander Topuria, where he, was pushed up against not pushed up, he was outstriked. He
lost
wasn't able to get his
decision.
takedowns off,
Before that, he beat Brad Katona. He knocked him out in the first round.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a
And then before that, he lost the decision to Umar.
That was the one I was thinking of, Umar, which was a decent fight between them.
Yeah, he's definitely fought some good competition. There's no doubt about that.
He had Umar in in something. Yeah, I don't really trust him though. I don't think his fight IQ is very good.
No,
I think he slows as the fight goes on.
He faded in both of those fights to Topuria and Umar. He faded down the stretch.
Umar's very good.
Yeah, obviously.
I think this goes the distance. I think this fight will go.
Oh, I
2.5.
I agree.
Yeah.
In both those fights, he already did fade down the stretch, and that's ultimately why he lost both those decisions. And I do like Matsumoto. He's coming off a loss to Farid Basharat. Tough split decision.
Tough, yeah. But
he's scrappy. I like the way he fights.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think he's someone who I don't see, for me, down the line, from, Bekzat, he fades heavy. He looks so much worse, as the fight goes on, as opposed to, he'll get his licks in at the beginning of fights. Even versus, Alexander Topuria, he had some success earlier on, and, even sort of in the second round, but, he just looks so bad, in third rounds and stuff. I don't trust him to win a decision.
No, not at all. I don't like the way you fade in both of those fights as well. I gotta go with Matsumoto.
Let's move up.
All right, next fight on the card, welterweight fight between Danilo Donchenko and Theodore Bergeron.
There's a lot of welterweight fights on here, including the first fight, actually. Which, if you go to it, something that's really funny about our first fight is the actual height of the dudes. Look at the height of the dudes.
Look at the height up to here.
That's here.
He's 5'8".
And
Jefferson Nascimento is also 5'8".
Like, they're both
pretty short.
For 170, man,
170,
in the UFC? I don't know.
That's crazy. That's going to be tough. Tough down the road. Some of these guys they're going to fight are just going to be so much bigger than them, I feel like.
For this card, we have a lot of matchups at 170.
Yeah.
It feels like they just kind of...
It is one of those cards.
That's the theme of
this card. Trying to sort out a weight class kind of thing.
They're trying to
see what kind of prospects you got.
The void that's
sitting around. Yeah. It's a big one. You need a lot lot of guys
to fill that void.
Anyways, back to this fight between Donchenko and Bergeron.
Yeah. Versus...
Let me read out the odds here. Donchenko is a heavy minus 470 favorite, and Bergeron plus 360 underdog.
He's looked very good in his fights. Last one was a bit of a doozy where obviously he was winning and beating the crap out of the other dude.
Donchenko?
Yeah, but he was getting hit himself. Yeah. Like, he looked
like... Against Alex Morano?
Yeah, he took some, damage. But Alex Morano, he took a little longer to finish him than I thought.
Or went to decision.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, went to a decision, which is crazy. And Alex Morano looked like he got, messed up. But he, at the end, he was sort of, landing some stuff. He hung in there and, bullied, not bullied, but he got his licks in, which is not a great look for Alex Morano at the end of his career because he's pretty ass. But Donchenko's a dog. The other dude who he's fighting,
he is making his debut. Bergeron from Sweden, 8-3 MMA record, and he was last fighting in FCR.
I don't think it's a level of.
He had a Cage Warriors bout. Yeah, he hasn't really fought any competition at all.
Yeah, he should lose to the boy.
This is a big step up. There's a reason the odds are so far apart. Donchenko's probably just going to beat him up on the feet.
If it was someone different, we'd have more to talk about, but we really don't.
We don't. It's sort of an odd matchup. I don't really know what the plan is there.
Yeah. Keep him around a little longer, fluffing up the record. I don't know.
Yeah, but we move on up.
Because I think Donchenko can have fun fights with guys, but when he will fight someone, I feel like he will get into firefights with dudes, and his career will, it'll take years off his life.
It will.
Anyways, continue.
Theodore might be in for a rough one.
Yeah.
All right, up the card, featherweight fight, Kanofi and Javier Reyes. And Reyes is a minus 230 favorite. Ofli is a plus 170 underdog.
Yeah, give me Javier Reyes, man. I really do like him. I worry about Conor Flea. I've taken against him in his couple of fights. I think Javier Reyes is a very dangerous matchup for Conor Flea. I don't think the UFC is doing him any favors.
No. I think this is a good fight for Javier Reyes. You know, you get someone like Conor Flea on the record early in his UFC career. You know, it's only his second fight in the UFC, coming off a pretty good Contender Series win. This is a good resume builder for sure.
I could see Conor Flea this would be he really needs this for a win right now. So I mean, I'm sure he should be fighting with some fucking urgency. But I like what I see from his opponent a lot. I think he's very good, and I think he's gonna have what it takes to beat this dude. If not over 3 rounds, I think he can actually TKO him.
Yeah, I could see Conor Flea maybe getting put out late. Hopefully he's a little iffy too. He can be chinny. We've seen him knocked out before by, Myron Santos. It's happened. And we move on up to a middleweight fight between Nursultan Ruzabayev and Andrei Puliev. Puliev is a plus 180 underdog, and Ruzabayev is a minus 220 favorite.
I think this is a fantastic fight, which I will do tonight to add to
this
a parlay.
Is some violence too.
Andre Puliev lasted longer with a Teba Gutierrez. Like he got knocked down twice, it kind of looked better. But I do not expect him to win this fight at all.
No, not at all.
I expect him to get pretty fucked up.
Me too. I think Rizabayev, is gonna piece him up on the feet.
I think he's very good. I think there's potential for a knockdown into a submission. I think he can hurt him and then look for the submission. But
very possible.
I think he'll get the finish. I don't think Puliev will be going into the third round with Nursultan Rizabayev.
He has 3 knockouts in the UFC for a reason.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get him out of there.
Only lost to Joaquin Buckley.
I'm gonna throw that on a parlay. As soon as this video's done.
Yeah, that's a really nice parlay piece.
Yeah, I do think he's a lot. So again, when that's wrong and I get to hear about it in the comments, guys, it was still a good pick. Anyways,
it's a great pick. Nursultan Rizabayev, and we move on up to a light heavyweight fight between Abdul Rahman Yakayev and Julius Walker. Heavy underdog, plus 425.
I don't want to spend too much time in this. I really don't like what I see from Julius Walker.
Yeah.
His opponent, I've looked at a little bit too, but I don't think Julius Walker's good enough to beat him. And I don't trust him either. I think he'll either...
The guy looks legit. He looks like a legit prospect. All of his wins have come within the first round.
I think he's going to get KO'd.
KO'd. They're going to take their time building this guy up slowly. I think this guy could be scary.
Yeah, Julius Walker, this will be his last fight in the UFC. Did he fight Alonzo Menfield in his first fight?
Julius Walker?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
And it was close.
Split decision.
Yeah, split decision, and then after that he got knocked out.
He beat Rafael Siqueira after that, and then he got knocked out by Dustin Jacoby.
Okay, yeah, Rafael Siqueira is absolute... So, never mind. Okay, and he got knocked out by Dustin Jacoby.
Says all you need to
Which
know.
I actually predicted that in the second round. Dustin Jacoby's pretty good.
He is.
Still.
I do like Dustin Jacoby. He's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
And that takes us up to the feature prelim between Eric Nolan and Farman Hassanov.
Eric Nolan's 8-4. Probably a decent underdog. Decently.
Yeah. Let me read up the rank or the odds. He's a plus 140 underdog.
Yeah.
Hassanov's a minus 165 favorite.
He should win this fight. Eric Nolan isn't particularly good at any one thing.
No, they fed him to Susakayev, and he lasted a round. That's basically his claim to fame.
Yeah, calms up, buddy.
Yeah, not much besides that.
I don't think he'll win this fight. Eric Nolan's kind of shit. I don't really know what to say. I feel like that's a little mean, and then you kick the shit out of 4 of me, but I don't think he's going to win this fight. No. Great analysis, but I don't.
Even though Hassanov is really inexperienced, he's only 5-0. It's his UFC debut.
I trust this to potentially go maybe 2 rounds or something, or maybe a decision.
I just don't trust Eric Nolan. I don't feel comfortable picking him. All right, main card. We open up with Abus Magomedov and Mikhail Jacek.
This is tough. This is a pick'em, I think.
It is a pick'em.
There could be a KO. Abus Magomedov lost to Joe Pyfer.
Beat Michel Pereira. Beat Bruno Ferreira.
In that Bruno Ferreira fight, Bruno Ferreira showed some pretty bad IQ. He was doing kind of well. Joe Pyfer was in some bad positions, I think, for a little bit.
But yeah, before he choked him out.
I like Abus Magomedov. This is really tough.
I do like Abus. I feel like he's definitely has the grappling advantage in this fight.
I think he can win a decision against him. Mikhail Jacek, was his last fight a decision win?
Yes. To Marc-Andre Barriot.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how I feel about that. Marc-Andre's very tough, obviously, but he was looking better, Mark, as the fight was going on.
He hasn't fought the best competition recently. Before that,
he was losing.
Knocked out GM3, and then knocked out Cedric Dumas. He lost to Shara, who's also on this card. Lost to Kevin Holland.
But
lost
he can
to
get
Michel
subbed.
Pereira.
This is what I'm saying. He can get subbed.
Yeah, he's been caught.
I'm going with
We've
a
seen
boost to either submit him or dominate him over like 3 rounds on the ground with control. Unless he gets tired, loses position, and then gets knocked out. Like they stopped being able. He just gets gassed. Olajancic finds his way back to his feet, gets distance, and then fucking lands. Because he's got probably more power than a boost and better hands. Like a boost isn't complete ass on the feet, but
and
he's
he's
not great.
tough. He's tough. Olajancic is really tough, but. Which is why I do think he's going to be able to last in there.
But a boost gasses too.
Yeah,
man.
a boost gasses as well. I think the longer the fight goes, it's going to favor Olajancic. And I think he's going to have his moments late in the fight. But I think a boost is going to do enough early in terms of control to win a decision.
I think he'll have a dominant like round and a half to 2
Yeah,
rounds.
and he'll win an easy decision, I think.
Yeah. All right, I like that prediction.
I like it. I like that. That's a good way to open the main card, I feel like.
Yeah.
Solid decision. It might not be the best fight, but we'll probably see some dominance out of a boost early.
Another fight I think will go to a decision is probably this one coming up.
Yeah, Bruno Ferreira and Ikram
Oh, wait,
Aliskerov.
never mind. No. I don't think this will go to a decision. When I think about this fight, though, I think the odds are a little disrespectful to Bruno Ferreira.
Yeah, Aliskerov is a minus 310 favorite.
That's a lot.
Ferreira plus 250 underdog.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Like, he shouldn't be, like, that favorited. Especially, like, in his last fight. Who did Ikram fight again? Like, he fought...
Jun Young Park.
And he won a unanimous decision, which is a good win, actually. Jun Young Park is good.
He is good. I do rate that. His only loss is to Robert Whittaker and Hamzat Chimaev way back in the day.
Yeah. They gave him Whittaker, like, way too quickly. And they gave him it on short notice because Kamzat couldn't fight.
Yeah.
Ikram should win this fight, but Bruno Ferreira is very good, man. Like, he's got good boxing. He's also got good takedown defense. He has submission ability too. Like, they're really doing a little bit of injustice by giving such heavy like favoritism to Ikram, man. Like, I think that this could be a.
I think there is a bit of value on Bruno, and I think they're gonna come out in the first round and start throwing right away.
For sure.
And throwing really heavy, and both guys have knockout power, and easily either one could catch the other. And there's definitely value on Bruno. I think I gotta pick Ikram though.
I do too. I'm more comfortable with it. But I don't think it's actually worth betting on Ikram.
Nah, I don't think it is. The odds are a little disrespectful towards Bruno.
Yeah, I was gonna potentially throw him on a parlay until I saw the odds. It's not worth that.
All right, we move up. Next fight on the main card between Asu Almabayev and Charles Johnson. Johnson is a plus 230 underdog. Almabayev is a minus 290 favorite.
Give me Almabayev by decision. I just think that I think he gets it done. He fought Jose Ochoa, a guy who is good on the feet and showed like good striking, who I thought would potentially be able to beat Asu Almabayev. And Johnson was in a very close fight last time. After getting knocked out the fight before, like, I worry. Like, he's a decent underdog pick. I know some people who I've talked to are gonna go with him for this fight, but over 2.5 and also Almabayev will be my pick for this. Yeah,
I do get why he's a trendy underdog pick. He has some really good wins on his resume, especially name-wise. Kavanaugh's aged super well, but he's just too inconsistent. I don't think the IQ is really there, and I think it's going to get exposed against Almabayev. Almabayev's a pretty smart fighter. Yeah, I feel like that's all that needs to be said on that.
Yeah. For this next one, I keep seeing like videos of Nazim Siddiqov in his like most recent KO, just in the lead up for this fight. I mean, like, Matius Camilo, I think Siddiqov should fucking KO the dude.
Yeah, Siddiqov's a minus 190 favorite. Camilo plus 155. Yeah, Sidikov has power.
I think he'll KO in the second round.
Yeah, I like that pick.
It'll be a little tit for tat in the first, but I think he'll find the chin in the second round.
Yeah, I think they'll kind of feel each other out in the first. But yeah, second round, he'll find him. He'll catch him.
Right.
All right, co-main time.
What a co-main.
Michel Pereira taking on Shara Magomedov. Magomedov super heavy minus 400 favorite. Pereira plus 300 underdog. I feel like there's not much to say about this one.
He didn't look great, Pereira versus Zach Reese last time out. He got the knockdown early, and then proceeded to kind of just
fade.
I do worry for him. Obviously, there was Daukaus who was able to knock him out.
Yeah.
He was on a bit of a streak of doing well, and then just kind of lost it. Boost Magomedov also beat him in a fight where he was pretty complacent.
Yeah.
I kind of expect Shara sometimes has a little bit of trouble with getting going, but I think he's gonna have a huge speed advantage.
Yeah, it's
over
a good stylistic matchup for Shara. Pereira's declined a lot defensively. I feel like as of late, struggles to win minutes. I feel like his cardio's gone a little bit downhill. It's not what it used to be. It's definitely a concern there. I feel like Shara can just outland him.
I agree. I think that's exactly what will happen.
30-27 decision.
Give me that.
I love it.
Or maybe late KO.
Maybe late. I'm a little unsure if he gets the finish.
Maybe not. I think
there's a good chance he doesn't. I just, he hasn't always shown that killer instinct. Again, couldn't finish Barrio. Barrio's tough, though. I feel like that's my biggest takeaway right now. Barrio's so tough.
Yeah, he's always tough.
He always hangs in there.
He's always tough. Canadian. French.
Give me Shara, though.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a decision.
Then we got Fiziev versus Manuel Torres.
Baku Gymnasium headliner. Great lightweight fight. This one's a pick'em.
I'm gonna go with Manuel Torres. I think he's gonna find the chin of Fiziev. I think that he's a lot cleaner than a guy like Mauricio Hufi, who kind of does a lot of extra stuff within the fight. And in the first round, of their fight with Fiziev, Fiziev won. It's kind of tit for tat.
Yeah.
And in the second round, Mauricio Hufi found the KO. I think Manuel Torres has shown us that he can put anybody's lights out.
Yeah.
Or not necessarily anybody.
He has a lot of round one knockouts.
But he has a loss to Ignacio Bahamondes, who Rafael Fiziev beat.
Math doesn't make sense sometimes.
Math doesn't make sense all the time.
I feel like a lot of people are looking at Fiziev's resume too now.
Which he has a good resume.
And now all of a sudden it looks like he has a great resume. I don't know if I really see it like that just because Gaethje became champ.
Go to Manuel Torres for a second.
Yeah, I'll go back to
There's
Torres.
a part of me that a little worried.
It's not the highest level competition. A lot of mid-level guys, I would probably say. Best describes them. Grant Dawson, Drew Dober, Chris Duncan. But these are all tough dudes. And he's putting them out.
Yeah, I'm not going to go against my gut on this one. I'm going with Ignacio Bahamondes. I'm going with his better,
Manuel Torres.
Manuel Torres. Tired.
Manuel Torres, yes. I like Manuel Torres.
I think he gets the KO in the second round. Or early first.
Yeah, I think his finishing window is super, super early. And he gets it done first round or within the first half of the second round.
I agree. I think he's got so much power.
Yeah. I would take the under 1.5.
Go under 1.5, and we're going to take Manuel Torres.
If it goes late, I'm going to get worried, though. Fiziev might be a good live play.
If he just decides to take him down, hold him there, control him, I don't know. We'll see. I honestly don't think he's going to be able to hold down Manuel Torres.
No, I don't. Manuel Torres is pretty strong. Yeah. We've seen that.
I trust it. Fiziev is favorited?
No, it's a pick'em.
Literally a pick'em, 115 each way.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this video out so the boys.
Fun card.
Yeah. You gonna be watching it in the morning?
Yeah, I'll be up.
I'll be up.
We're always up.
We'll be up. Let's get it out.